Hi, it's Carol. I just realized from talking to somebody that when there's a gap of communication, that it's confusing to people when they don't hear. You guys are used to hearing from me. Hi, Anne. Um, a lot's happened in the last week and a half. The last you heard from me, I was asking for prayer about seeing if a doctor would perform the procedure on me. And I knew he wasn't going to. I knew he wasn't going to. So I also realized that I was I was done. I needed to do something fast because I was worn out. So what I did was a friend took me to the hospital. A wonderful friend of mine took me to the hospital, and shockingly enough, nothing happened. Turns out that the antibiotic that I was on, that's the reason they were so worried, is actually the antibiotic they would have given me at the hospital anyway. So the wise advice that I got, unfortunately, I don't know, for now or whatever, simply there was no other antibiotic. I was at the superbug stage of my body was not going to listen to any antibiotic, or at least it needed to change the family or something. So that's actually what somebody else said. So the hospital didn't help me. And I was waiting. They're like, well, you've got a dental problem. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I know. But I also have pain. I also have this. I also have that. And so basically, was it a waste of time? No. My friend and I spent time praying for people that we heard crying around us, and realized that I needed to make a phone call and figure out what the plan was. And the guy that was working with me at the hospital, I was not pleased with. His bedside manner as a nurse was shocking. But again, I'm talking about unmasking therapy, and he was keeping that mask on because he knows he really can't help me. And I felt so sorry for him in a way, and also like not okay. So they did give me one pain pill. One. And then they want to take my blood, and I said, why take my blood? My blood is fine. I've had it checked numerous times. But I was kind of like, whatever. I've got to figure out a plan. Might as well do it just here as well as anywhere else. So I followed through with the plan. My friend called. Oh, hi, Sarah. I miss you. And your mom. Tell Martha I said hi. So what happened was my friend called the doctor, or got me the number for the doctor, and I got an appointment at 3:45 with another doctor, because it turned out I was not supposed to see the first one. Every part of me knew that, but I don't know. Sometimes, you just think that you want to know and you don't want to know. So at 3:45, I got to a doctor. I actually got there at 2:30 because we had all this time to kill. So in the meantime, my children were starting to show up at my house and were starting to be concerned. And that was the first time that I kind of gotten their attention that mom is not mom is fallible. Like something could happen. They don't want to believe that because of denial, of course. So, hi, Melinda. So, what I did was we got to the doctor at 2:30, and the doctor kept me there. They did x-rays. They saw what was going on. The doctor checked me out. He hurt me some more, which thank you very much. Dr. Chen rocks, by the way. He's in Redlands. He rocks. If you're local, he got me, he recognized that it was a serious situation, and he did the procedure right then and there. And by the time I left, it was done. And you can understand, okay, so I'm a little puffy. This is the side that hurts the most because they took 2 teeth out here and 1 out here. And so the problem that the infection is coming from is now going to start leaving my body. It's going to take some time, a little bit of time. But I'm back on my regimen of my homeopathic stuff, and it's been working. I just need to rest on and off, and thank God I can do that. And I'm trusting that the money will come. I'm trusting that everything will be okay. It's been 2 weeks since I've made any real money, but I've got a practice that is making money on its own, and eventually it's going to flip anyway. So this is the time as an entrepreneur that you see where you need to trust that your staff is going to make the money and you're not going to need to make as much of the money. And with the, hi Ina, with the streams of income and other things, they're starting to take off just a little bit. But since my coach, Joe, says, I want you to take care of yourself first, I obey because I'm obedient. So I realized from several comments that I had that it was confusing. Like 1 minute I'm in the hospital, before that I'm asking for prayer, and then the next minute, it depends on where you're at and what you knew was going on. Next minute I had the procedure. So that was confusing. Hi, Charmaine. So I had the procedure. It's I woke up in the middle of the night, excruciating pain, horrible. That was last night. And this morning I felt like 1,000,000 times better, and I'm starting to feel better. I'm on soft foods, and what else? Any questions? The other thing is that the gap was causing people to be afraid that something had happened or that I wasn't going to be okay. And I was scared. You know, I was scared. So that's true, because the doctors were scaring me. I'm not sure that any of that was necessary. I'm not sure that I'm not sure about a lot of things. I'm not sure about if I should have left Kauai or shouldn't have, but I did what I was told to do because I believe in following people that know more than I did. And so that's what I did. And I actually feel like my self-care is on top of cloud 9. I've never been so impressed with my self-care. If you could see what's near me, well, actually you can see my watermelon water, my soup, because you know that's my soft food, and my antibiotic right here, just right here, getting ready for the next time I have to take it. I'm pretty darn impressed with me. So some of you may have thought I shouldn't have done it this way or that way, but you know what? I obeyed who I trusted, and whether you think it's right or wrong, in the end, I'm fine. I'm a little scared about later tonight, because sometimes at night pain gets a little harder. But they told me that the first 24 hours would be the hardest, and I've just made it through the first 24 hours. Woohoo! So from here on in, I just keep doing what I know how to do. I knew how to do that when I had the surgery, when I had the car accident, when I had the concussion. I did all those things. They worked. And I started doing stuff today that I was like, wow. Like it's, making calls, checking on the new staff, talking to Kaiser. Guess who wants me to treat their people right? And I've watched the people be re-traumatized by Kaiser, and they are getting the message. And they want somebody like my practice to make a difference. And we'll see. I'm going to spend some time thinking about it. I don't know if it's feasible financially. I think it is. I just need to figure out what I need to do. They have a buy-in that I am not going to re-traumatize their clients. They know that that's been happening. And I am pleased to say that they got that. So that is good news. They are going to hire people that are really getting it and doing it right. And my practice, the Trauma and Healing Foundation, will be and is. So with that said, hopefully that answers your question. Not that you answered any or asked any. It's later than I would ever do a video. I just got off the phone with somebody, and hi, Brenda. And I recognize that that this just has just been a learning thing. So I know I'm not done. God is not done with me. That is my belief system. If it's not yours, figure out what yours is. You know, that the world's not done with me. Could be. Humanity is not done with me. That much I know. And so I am going to keep doing what I need to do. I'm going to do my self-care and listen to the people that are giving me, hi, Steph. Steph. I am going to continue listening. My homeopathic stuff is working. Hey, Nancy, there's so many people that are online that I feel like I know. It's kind of like one of those things, like you feel you know. Now, I do know Steph. Steph, hands down, I do know Brenda. I do know Charmaine. I know a lot of these people in real life, so I must be real, by the way. So that's good to know, because, you know, there's a lot of people that are not real out there. So I'm not so serious now because I got the what I needed done. I'm on other antibiotics that and really good probiotics, by the way. I found somebody that really taught me what I need. So they at the dentist told me to take probiotics, and both in yogurt and in probiotic form, and I am. So with that said, I'm thrilled that I'm on the road to repair. And yes, the oil pulling helped me for a few days, but it was not going to get me through what I needed to get through, because it was bad. But I found somebody that was able to help me, and he's in Redlands, and my other doctor's in Redlands. So if you're local and you want cards, I've got tons of cards at my office that for referrals for these people. They rock. And with that said, anybody, if you need to call me and let me, you know, anybody that is like, I'm looking at Steph going, I wonder if she's going to call me. So with that said, have a great day. And, okay, that was really dumb. Great night. And I'm praying that I don't have any pain at night worse than I did last night, because that, you know, sometimes pain happens more at night, and I don't even pretend to understand why that happens. Something to do with cycles and time. I don't know. There's people out there that know that stuff. I'm not a genius. Well, actually, maybe no, but Dylan took care of me. Dylan came home and took care of me all last night, and I am really, 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 really grateful for that. Miranda came home too. Came home for a little while and made sure I was okay. And Brian checked on me nonstop. And my kids are fully back in my life. And I am very, very pleased. So with that said, have a great night. And I'll let you know. I try not to give you gaps, because I think that's hard for some people. And I think it's confusing. It's a mixed message. So I'm sorry for that. And I hope you accept my apology. I did not want to be seen as a chipmunk face. Do you see that? So somebody came over and prayed for me, and some really powerful people did that. And I wanted to get my makeup on. I was getting my makeup on. I was going to do a video, and they came, and I didn't get a chance to not be a chipmunk face. But reality is I'm a chipmunk face. So, you know, you might as well know I'm real. Not news to any of you, right? So with that said, I'm going to get some rest again. I've already been asleep for hours, and I'm going to go back to sleep again, and I'm going to keep doing that and doing what I need to do. I'll probably go to sleep in about a half hour. So Steph, if you need to call me, give me a call. Well, actually, I want to call you. Who am I kidding? So with that said, I will talk to you later. have a good sleep. Sleep well. And I will check in with you as soon as I feel that I am, there's a gap that I'm missing. Don't want to give you mixed messages. And remember, if I can do it, you can do it. I just did this. I just survived fear. I just survived, I did a leap of faith, many, many, many. And unmasking therapy, I saw there was people masked, and I saw the ones that weren't, and I wouldn't talk to the ones that were. And I just dismissed them and moved on to the ones that weren't, because those are real. And I am the trauma specialist, and I am the transformational coach, and I know how to do that because of all my training, and that I just get it. I get it. And I want to help you through your trauma. And believe you me, throughout this time, I have also been doing that. I've also been able to help people through trauma. So isn't that great? So with that said, have a great day, a great night. I'll talk to you later. Bye.